My last video I shared my secret resources, but this time we're gonna dive a bit deeper into SEO. Let's get started. I've said it 1,000 times now, guys. As you know, I have a Discord channel. You can install it on your phone, your desktop. It's just another chat application, another messaging app, and you can communicate with me and 500 other junk removal business owners. But here's the thing. I'm in there 24/7. You can ask me questions anytime. I have all of my secret resources in there. Well, I guess it's not secret because you know it all, but I have all of my resources, my pricing sheet, my check-in, check-out sheet, my call recordings, the tools that I use, everything that I use, I give you guys for free. It's in there. So please, if you guys want to ask me questions or just jump and be a part of the chat, the community, download Discord and just click the link below in the video description and you could download Discord and join the community. What's up, guys? I'm Andrew, serial entrepreneur, software engineer, and a junk removal business owner. I started a junk removal business as a stepping stone to return to my passion of technology and apps. I invite you guys to stick around, hang out, follow me on my journey from becoming a junk removal business titan to building a billion-dollar home services app. Okay guys, it's time to deep dive into SEO because last time I shared my secret resources, but I didn't really deep dive into SEO. I actually do want to touch on-site SEO, which I told you is like not important compared to links, and that remains true. Like I said in that last video, you still need to do your on-site SEO. You still have to have your titles right. You still have to have your keywords right. So I figured we'd deep dive into some SEO with me using Wix, and you can kind of see how you do SEO with Wix on site to prepare for the more advanced stuff when, like, if you're going to deal with Black Hat World or you're going to do press, you're going to buy links, whatever you end up doing, or creating content and links outside or hiring somebody to do it. But let's dive into all of the SEO tools I use to do keyword research, because there's a lot of things we need to talk about, from doing your basic research with getting your basic keywords, junk removal, junk hauling, junk pickup, but then you have your long tail keywords. Long tail keywords would be 3 words or more. I don't know the exact definition, but it'd be like, how do I get rid of my couch? That would be a long tail keyword. So let's say you have 50 blogs that you've written up on spring cleaning and getting rid of certain types of metal, and how to get rid of a mattress, and how to clear out your attic, and how to get rid of bed bugs. You would have all these different blogs, and you'd want to start ranking for all these various keywords that people might be searching. And this is what we're going to deep dive into a little bit more today, is we're going to talk about Wix SEO. And then maybe for a lot of you guys on WordPress, we're going to talk about some WordPress SEO tools that I used to use back in the day. We're going to cover keyword research using my 3 favorite tools, free ones too, in case you don't have the money. We're also going to talk about some very important stuff like the Google Search Console, Google Insights. We're going to bust out the Keyword Planner tool by Google, which isn't really going to be an SEO tool, but we're going to talk about that. Just to kind of give you some numbers, we're going to go over Google Trends. We're going to go back over Black Hat World and just kind of go over some more of the SEO stuff over there. And I'm going to try to do a live demonstration of me fixing some SEO on my Wix website, because like I told you, I started ranking just for the #1 keyword, junk removal Los Angeles. I didn't focus on anything else because it was so competitive. I just wanted to crank that one in. But now I'm going to start dialing in 15 other keywords, and I'm going to kind of explain how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be doing this working with the Black Hat World company that I hired off BHW, and bring you along for the process. So we're going to deep dive a little more into SEO, guys. I hope you guys are excited as I am. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, so crack a diet caffeine Coke or brewski, whatever you want. Let's get this party started. Guys, we have a lot to cover today. So we're going to start with keyword research, so I know what keywords I want to rank for. Because as you guys know, in my previous video, I ranked for only 1 keyword, which was kind of a mistake, but I wanted to focus on that 1 keyword because it was the most competitive, junk removal Los Angeles. But now it's time to start doing other keywords people are searching, long tail keywords. Let's dive in. So as you guys can see, I got my basic notes. We're just going to dive into the keyword planner first. Keyword planner. So you need a Google Ads account, and you guys can set up a Google Ads account even if you haven't planned, if you're not planning on advertising it. It might force you to kind of go through a campaign. Just do the stupid campaign and then pause it if you set up a new Google Ads account. But let's go to tools, guys. You're gonna go to tools, you're gonna go to keyword planner. Now, this is a very good tool to figure out what the most popular keywords are. So we're going to start with the discover new keywords, and I'm not going to focus on junk removal, guys, because this is the keyword that I am already ranking for. So as you can see, that keyword alone is 1,000. That's a good amount a month, like for me to be in the top 5, right? That is a keyword that I wanted to rank for, and it's the most competitive keyword in terms of generic junk removal searches. But anyways, let's think of some keywords that people might be typing in. Shed removal, couch removal, furniture removal, playset removal. Let's just start with this real quick. Okay, furniture removal. Now we're talking. So let's narrow it down to Los Angeles County and then Ventura County. Let's just see what's going on. Perfect. See, that's cool because when I was doing junk removal in my area, the average monthly searches for junk removal just in Ventura County was 250. Now, obviously this is LA County and Ventura County, but this is a good amount of stuff. Look at this. Mattress removal. Okay, so couch removal. Get rid of, okay, so these are all keywords. So we're gonna start simple, guys. We're gonna start with furniture removal. This is how you guys discover your keywords, okay? I'm gonna actually focus on furniture removal, mattress removal, pickup. Man, there's a lot of good keywords in here. Just like look at all of these keywords you can start ranking, and wow, there's a lot. And I'm just gonna put my website and see what pages I have. Furniture removal, perfect. And we're gonna get into this later, but you want a page dedicated for each keyword. Let's see what else. Deck demolition, attic clean out. Let's see what else we can get in this keyword tool. So we're gonna stick with furniture removal. How's couch removal? Is not as big as I thought. Furniture. Let's spa removal's not. I thought that might be bigger. Much bigger in colder states, right? They got a broken one they want to get rid of, get a new one. So let's try shed demolition, deck demolition, fence removal, playset removal, pool fence removal. What? Pool fence removal? Okay. That, can I look at this, guys? Like, that is something I didn't even think about. I'm gonna have to make a topic on that. Fence removal, shed removal. Let's see how big appliance removal is. Carpet removal, appliance removal, carpet stain remover, pool fence, carpet removal. Okay, decent size, 140. So as you guys can see, there's a load of keywords, right? So if you do your SEO for all these keywords, the possibilities are endless, especially over the course of a year of doing this right. Imagine you ranked for 15 of those big keywords on top of junk removal, junk pickup, junk hauling, and that is what I'm about to do. The game is about to change this year. It is about to go. Like, I'm going ham on cold calling, ham on social media, ham on SEO. So, oh shit, is the cat in here? Say hi, Sober. I mean, guys, there's a lot of keywords that we can start ranking for. I'm going to focus on these 3 and couch removal. I'm going to do about 15. So if you use the same company I use, you could actually, I think, give them a list of 15 keywords you want to rank for. I'm also going to rank for cities. So actually, let's see, what would I think is the next most popular city? Junk removal, Los Angeles. Let's try another city. Why does it say 880 when it... Oh, because I broadened it down to Los Angeles rather than United States. So if you do United States, it was 1,000 or more. Real quick, let me show you guys something. If you look at the data, it actually is the average, but if you click into it, you can see how the volume's been increasing or decreasing. And if you go up to January 2023, you can see it's actually almost doubled. It's at 1,900 from the 1,300 here. Now, this probably makes more sense all locations because I'm ranking for this keyword, but more than likely, you're going to be looking in your state, right? So 1,000, and it still goes up to 1,300, but there might be people looking for junk removal in different states to help their kids. Like maybe their parents or whatever live in a different state and they're getting junk removal for their son that lives in California. So But let's see, what's some other cities? Let's see, Pasadena, junk removal, Thousand Oaks. What's some more suburbs, junk removal? So guys, this is just gonna be doing some keyword discovery. You're gonna wanna spend a whole day and making a list. Probably best just to get your own notepad, write the average monthly searches down for each keyword and just kind of decide which ones you're gonna do. Biggest cities. Ooh, let's check that one. Junk removal. Type fast. Bro, okay, I got one. Long Beach. We're gonna focus on Long Beach. Santa Clarita? What? Let's check real quick. Junk removal. Did not. Santa Clarita's got a good amount of searches too. Okay. So guys, that is some basic keyword research using Keyword Planner. We're gonna jump into Keyword Everywhere. Okay, so I talk about this in my last video as well. You can check out my market research video here. I go over the Keywords Everywhere tool, but essentially it is a Chrome extension that you can install, and it's really cool because if I type in junk removal Los Angeles, it'll show you the volume right here, so you don't have to pull up the Keyword Planner. $1,300 a month, and you can't take everything that it's telling you here true. I typed in keywords that were so long it said it was hard to rank for, and it wouldn't have been hard to rank for. And they give you keyword ideas, related keywords. It shows you graphs. I mean, there's a lot of cool data. So if you type in junk removal Long Beach, which that has me very interested. Like, look at that, 590 searches a month. So look, we have related keywords. We have this chart of search volume. We have people also search for dumpster. Look at that. You can see all this stuff that people are searching for. You can also click on find long tail keywords. It'll open this up and it'll start showing you other keywords. More words in the search term is a long tail keyword. More than 3 words would make a long tail. Like an example of a long tail would be, how do I get rid of a mattress? That'd be very long tail, but that's very specific, which is why a lot of SEO people want to focus on long tail. It's because you might not get the amount of search volume, but the people that show up for that keyword are like very intentional in what they're going to do. So that is Keywords Everywhere, guys. So Keywords Everywhere along with the Google Keyword Planner, which the Google Keyword Planner has the discovery tool, and then they also have the search volume and forecast tool. But this is more towards what you can expect if you use the search volume and forecast tool. They'll show you the average monthly searches. You can see the 3-month year change, the year-over-year change, but this is more intended for what you're going to be paying on Google Ads. So like junk removal, $18 if you target it down to Los Angeles. It'll readjust it, $19. And this is what I pay because I pay to be at the top. Sometimes it's $15, sometimes it's $19. The cost per click always just varies. It's never going to be exactly $19 per click. But you can see that the average monthly searches for junk removal in Los Angeles, the junk removal keyword, is 2,400. But please guys, watch the market research video. So we're gonna go over some on-page stuff. Let's just dive in. So in my last video, which you guys need to watch, the real SEO secrets that people hide, it's pretty simple. It comes down to links, not clicks. This is really simple, guys, and it's not overly complicated. I don't care what SEO guru you're listening to. I could be right, I could be wrong, but the facts remain from what I've seen, my personal experience, and just browsing around and kind of understanding tech over the last, God, I've been on the computer since I was 10 years old. I'm 35. I started programming on calculators. Anyways, we don't need to get into me boasting myself, but the point is, guys, is I've been around the block and I've seen a lot of things because I've been living on the internet for 25 years. I'm not kidding. It really comes down to authoritative links with a lot of authority, good press, which is good authority links, and your website has to say junk removal. It has to, like, come on guys. I don't even like when SEO people talk about that shit, but I know the basics. Like, you guys aren't tech people most likely, and you need to know this stuff. But we're gonna go over the basics of on-site SEO real quick, and then we're gonna dive into how I do it with Wix, how you can do it with WordPress. Most of these website builders have it so easy now that you don't really need to know much. But let's just dive in. So first things first, I want to show you guys, I am ranked number 6 for one of the most competitive keywords in my area, which is junk removal Los Angeles. And I haven't even started ranking for junk removal because it was just such a big keyword, but I'm going to start working on that next. But as you can see, I was actually not in the 60s. I remember I was on like page 10. I was in the hundreds. But when I started using this tool, I had already got to like page 6 or 7. But when I hired this company, which I talk about in this video over here, I am now 6 or 7. Just a month, 2 months ago, I was like 9 and 10, just hovering on the bottom, but now I'm creeping up to 6 and 7. Once I can break into that top 5 or top 3, things will be dramatically different. The only thing I did was they would go get links on different platforms, every single social media platform. The list is insane. I don't have the list with me. You can see what they did in this video of where they build all the content and all the links. And I am now ranked in one of the most competitive junk removal keywords for Los Angeles, almost hitting the top 5. And I have done 0 on-site. I mean, not 0. I haven't worried about anything because I honestly you build one page. See, Los Angeles junk removal, and you put some stuff in there, Los Angeles junk removal, yada yada yada, but that's it. And then honestly, every keyword you're trying to rank for, if you're trying to do like shed removal or whatever, let's see, let's just open up shed removal. So you would build a page, actually I'm going to rename this to removal. You would build a page dedicated to shed removal. That is the most basic and simplest way of ranking for individual keywords, and you should do the same. That's why I have pages for every single thing, and that's why you see that on every other good junk removal site, is they'll actually build a page for each one, and then we're going to start ranking for each keyword. Now, on the other video that I told you guys about, I only ranked for one keyword because I wanted to start ranking for junk removal Los Angeles junk removal, the most searched keyword. I should have done everything else from the get-go, but that's what we're going to get to today, is kind of explaining how I'm going to start getting prepared to start ranking for things like attic cleanout, because I want to start doing all these other keywords and building up my SEO. So let's just get started. We're going to go into Wix. And this is something that you guys are also going to need to do, whether it's Wix or Squarespace or GoDaddy. I'm sure they have the ability to connect to Google Analytics. You're going to have to create a Google Analytics account, right? So this isn't required, but you definitely should, because you'll get more data, and then you'll link it with Wix, Squarespace, whatever you guys use. Wix lets you connect your Google Analytics account, and then you can actually see a lot of data. So I have this just set to the last 30 days, and you could start seeing the search queries, and you also have Google Search Console. So you have two different tools, guys. You have Google Search Console, Google Analytics. Make sure you set up both. So whether it's Wix or Squarespace or GoDaddy, you should have the ability to connect with Google Search Console and Google Analytics. We're going to get into the differences later, but Google Search Console is more dedicated or geared towards figuring out how well you perform in search engines. It's more dedicated to what's more important to us now. But Analytics gives you more data on users, where they're going, how they're interacting with your website, which will be good as well. Now, I definitely don't use this tool near as much, but you need to have this data because you can figure out how long they're on your website, what pages are they going to, how long are they on each page. You can get some really good data from Google Analytics as well. But most importantly, Google Search Console. You will connect that to your Wix. So for example, this can show all this data here. Like, this is insane. Let's do last 90 days. Let the query run. And this is all under the marketing SEO section on your Wix panel. So you can go to SEO and it'll kind of guide you through the connecting process. And this is what I'm going to do in future videos, where I go very deep diving, and I'm going to show you how to build the website, connect the tools, do all that stuff. But you can see how many, like, this is crazy. Just in the last 90 days, 638 people went to my website from just my name. And that's where branding comes in, guys. But you'll see junk removal Los Angeles, average position 11. That's the second page. Okay. So I just got onto the first page, but I'm at the bottom. Realistically, my goal, guys, is I'm not going to break top 5 for another month or two. Getting into top 3 is going to be a whole nother ball game. It's going to cost me a little bit of money because it's Yelp, Got Junk, and Junk King or something like that. 3 of the big guys in the area that have been around for 10 years. I've been around for 1 year, right? Or the Got Junk's been around for 30 years. So I'm going to probably buy some incredibly expensive press. I'll probably spend like 5-10 grand in links to break me into that barrier of the top 3. Probably the most realistic way. But anyways, so you can see all of the search queries that people are looking up for you. Now, this isn't going to be too useful to you unless you actually start doing some basic SEO and hiring a company to help you out to kind of start ranking you, because you're probably not going to show up for anything if you don't start a little bit of SEO. So now we have discovered some keywords that I want to focus on. To give you an example, furniture removal was one of them, but we also had a pool fence removal. So what I'm going to do is make another page, not right now, but I'm going to make another page that is called pool fence removal. It's basically going to be the same shit with different photos, guys. We're going to use ChatGPT to generate all this content, maybe change up some of it so that it seems like it's a real human. It's got a little Andrew flavor into it. Now, I'm not going to change this page right now, but I'm going to do some on-site SEO or show you what I would do in Wix if I was to make this page SEO ready. So let's go to Wix. This is their website editor, and this is how you access all your pages. You can see that I made a page for every city, and I haven't even started doing SEO on these pages yet. I'm going to do SEO on every single page, guys, and I'm going to hire the same SEO company that I'm using. I'm going to probably start paying a little bit more per month for them to do SEO for every page, but you need to focus on the first like 10 major keywords, like we just did some research. But let's go down to fence removal. Ventura County. So I'm going to click fence removal, guys. It's going to pull up fence removal. Do any adjustments you need to, but Wix makes it easy, and WordPress does too. I'm sure every platform has SEO capabilities. It's so common now, but really just make sure your title says fence removal. Have some words in here that says I'll do fence removal, and you're going to go here and you're going to go SEO basics, and you want to make sure your URL says fence removal. Okay. So your URL, your title tag, your meta description, you just make sure you got these open graph, open tags are used by social networks usually. So for example, if you were to post this on a tweet or a Facebook page, you'd have to set these OG tags like an image. If you wanted an image to show up when you posted a link on Facebook or Twitter, it'll pull the thumbnail of the website. This is how you change the exact image you want people to see. You can get very detailed, guys. In a perfect world, I'd put a picture of a fence here with my little logo in the top corner and me smiling or something, so it feels relatable. And that's what I intend to do. I'm going to hire somebody to do that soon. I'm going to have somebody go through everything, every single thing. Just make sure it says, fence removal, Jedi junk removal. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, guys, because once you have the basics, that's all you need. Advanced SEO, you guys don't really need to worry about this. This is getting pretty technical. The structured data markup, robots meta tag. You don't want to do any of this because you can have robots to like not follow, not index your page. Don't worry about robots. Additional tags. This is the open graph stuff. Make sure that your title, your description, and your URL all look good. Now, fence removal. Now we're going to hit save, and I'm going to show you guys something. Oh, there. See how it says Jedi right here? You can barely see it. Jedi. It's not all caps. So make sure when you make changes, like I have Jedi, I want it all caps. When you make changes, you have to make sure with Wix you publish. Sometimes I've made a mistake and I just hit done. The blue button, I wasn't paying attention, but you actually have to hit publish. Okay. So now it's publishing it. So now let's just refresh. Bada boom. Now you can see that Jedi updated to all caps. And that's how I like it, because we're Jedis over here. So it's really not that complicated, guys. Do not overcomplicate it. I don't care what any other SEO guru says. And I'll be back in 6 months of doing SEO on 15 keywords. I will come back and I'll show you if I was right or wrong. And most likely I'm going to be right. And I'm not going to be overpaying for SEO. I'm going to be paying $400 a month. And I think the $400 a month package, you can do 15 keywords they let you rank for. Now, what I'm going to do is take this link and I'm going to do keywords. You guys know I'm not going to do fence removal. I'm doing pool fence removal, but I'm just putting this here. That is a keyword and a link. That is number one. I'm going to send this link and keyword that I want to rank for, and I'm going to send this to my aggressive local SEO company. That is my plan. You can do the on-page, on-site SEO we discussed. You can do all the keyword research, and you could do the same things and send it to your SEO company or do SEO yourself. but you need to do keyword research in your area because hot tub removal might be very popular where you're at, not where I'm at. So make sure you do your own keyword research. Deck demolition might be way more popular where you're at than where I'm at in LA. So make sure you do watch my market research video and then watch this keyword research video, and you guys can kind of start building out your own SEO plan. So that is how you do Wix. One thing I want to discuss, I know a lot of people are using WordPress, and I'm pretty sure every JRA website is WordPress. I used to use WordPress, I don't anymore. Yoast SEO for everyone. Yoast, you install this. I imagine JRA or anybody who's doing any SEO with WordPress sites already install Yoast. It is the go-to plugin. You'll install it. It'll be similar in different ways than Wix's system, but you'll be able to do all kinds of crazy shit. Title tags, meta tags, OG tags, and who knows what else you can do. But you'll install Yoast, and I guess that's $99 a year. But yeah, watch a couple YouTube videos on how to use it. Yoast will be your SEO tool for WordPress. So that should cover the basics of on-page SEO. I'm going to show you what is really cool when you connect to Google Search Console. Like I said, you guys need to connect to Google Search Console and Google Analytics, because then you start getting this data here, right? So you can see how many clicks, how many impressions. So you can see every single query page that people are showing up on. Ventura County, blah, blah, blah. I have it set to last 3 months, but like, check it out. Jedi junk removal. That's people typing in my name. That's bizarre. Jedi junk. Junk Jedi is actually a competitor. I didn't know junk Jedis existed until I came up with the idea. I was like, Jedi junk removal, the name of our kid. And then, you know, when I finally started to register the business and look it up, I was like, it's junk Jedis. But I was like, you know what? They don't own Star Wars. I like Jedi just as much. So I went through with naming my company Jedi Junk Removal. But anyways, that's another story for another day. Well, you can start seeing what the people are searching and what you're showing up for. Now, this data will get better the more you start ranking for different keywords, but this is really cool to see what you can kind of fine tune and start focusing on. But like I said, I haven't ranked for any of the popular keywords that we just did some research on, so this isn't showing me everything, but it's cool to see how you're performing. And you can see junk removal Los Angeles. I just got to the first page. Like, I've been between 10 and 11 2 months ago, creeping up to 9, 8, and just this month I got to 7, 6. So now I'm gonna get even more clicks for junk removal Los Angeles. Once I can break into the top 5, top 3, honestly, it's gonna be just free junk removal Los Angeles traffic, and it's gonna be awesome. So super cool stuff, guys. Don't sleep on SEO, but I have a rule: do not pay for SEO until you're making money, because SEO is not gonna like bring you a lot of volume until 6 months to a year. So start it as soon as you can. Build your SEO with Google Maps. That is just adding photos, getting good reviews, making sure junk removal is in the title, adding multiple locations if you can. So just rock the Google Maps until you can afford to pay SEO. Paid tools. Ahrefs, SEMrush. These are your 2 most popular paid tools, guys. I paid for Ahrefs for a couple months. It's $100 a month. I don't need it anymore because I'm done with my SEO, but they did a health performance check on me, and you can see that my health score was 98. I got 2,400 backlinks, 500 referring domains, a domain authority of 41, which isn't bad considering that like I've only been around for a little over a year now. We got the organic results down here. You can see how many ads. Like, look, these are all sponsored ads. And then you have Google Maps. But then you get to the organic results. You have Yelp, Got Junk, Junk King. My goal is to break into the top 3. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have kind of an idea. It's going to cost me like 10 racks. But I'm going to try to get like some links on Forbes and Business Insider. You know, I'm going to worry about that next year. As you can see, guys, I've finally cracked. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, boys, number 6. I'm almost in the top 5. So my goal is to get to number 4. Let's just see. Hauling, who is lookup. So this is how you look up a domain in haulingla.com. Who is how you look up a domain owner. So Hauling LA has been around for 11 years. Domain authority is important. LA Junk Haul And by the way, if you guys were to do Ahrefs, you can get reports on all of your competitors and see organic keywords, organic traffic, backlinks, referring domains, domain rating. You can compare yourself against your competitors and be like, oh, they've got 2,500 links, 500 domains. In general, that is what you're going to be competing with. Can you get more authoritative links? Buy a couple on Forbes and Business Insider and you need less backlinks? Absolutely. But guys, I'll say time and time again, it comes down to quality links. You could have a website that's all black, one word, junk removal. I will remove your junk. Call me now. One photo, you get on Forbes, Business Insider, 5,000 backlinks, and you have your phone number and it's real, bro, you're going to rank. Trust me. Let's see how LA Junk Hall. LA Junk Hall was registered in 2013. He's been around for 10 years. Now, I just got past Go Junk Free. I just surpassed him. GoJunkFree.com. And that's a scary name. I can bet you he gets a lot of calls on. I get a lot of calls if I'm free. GoJunkFree.com. He's been around since 2009. 14 years, and I just surpassed him. I wish I could run a report on all of these guys, all of these companies right here with Ahrefs and kind of compare myself. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but Ahrefs and SEMrush lets you do stuff like that. They also have a very cool keyword explorer. So if you're going to take SEO serious, you got the money, you need to see what you're up against. Great tools. Okay, so back to Black Hat World. Guys, I'm going to tell you again, and I got this question a lot. Black hat, white hat, gray hat. I want you guys to go check out keyword stuffing. That would be like hiding the keywords and making them invisible. Cloaking, sneaky redirects, poor quality content. Paid links. Don't worry about paid links. Nobody's going to know if you buy a paid link or not. There's no way of knowing. Abusing structured data. See all blog comments, spam. How do I put this? Read the reviews. Look at 3,000 replies. This is a forum, meaning this is a active group of serious people being vetted. You can't even get onto the marketplace until you perform your services for a veteran on here. The veteran then says, yes, good quality. Okay, Aggressive Local SEO is the company I use. And getting approved on Black Hat World is hard. You can't reply and talk in certain threads until you have a certain level of ranking in here. This is a veteran community of people who take SEO seriously. So to even be a part of this community, you can't be a fluffy fraud, if that's even, I just made that up. Can there be some bad companies in here? Yes. Is it likely? No. Read the reviews. Since 2017, just go through multiple pages. Message people if you want. And then these people, elite member, 5,000 messages. Just read how legit these people are, okay? And go through the SEO. You don't have to use the same company. Look at all of these companies with their offers. It's insane. Make sure you pick the right one. Talk to them. Ask them questions about what kind of backlinks. These people know what they're doing because they're vetted. And like I said, I can guarantee you most American SEO companies are outsourcing to these guys. I would do the same thing. I would start my SEO company, charge $1,500 a month, and go pay $400 over here. Take the report they send me, format it, send it back to you. They are white labeling it. But guys, to answer the questions that I get is it Black Hat? No. Just because it's Black Hat World, it started off as that because this was the secrets back in the day. What techniques can we use? What black hat techniques? What gray hat? What white hat? And then it evolved into just like the go-to place for search engine optimization gurus. And now we're all here. Look at their SEO link building packages. So link building is what it sounds like. It's probably just going to be getting high DA domain authority links and high powered backlinks. So, and look, a lot of people also come here is because they have websites that they're trying to rank in categories that Google doesn't like. For example, casino, gambling, adult, pharma. We're not in that industry, but they have incredible stuff here, guys. And don't sleep on it. You can spend an entire day digging through these and reading and studying which company you're going to hire and asking them questions. And then the packages, of course, it's going to be backlinks, it's going to be content, it's going to be the whole thing together to bring your brand to life on the search engine. Oh, guest posts. Guest posts are great. That's just another version of a backlink, but it is a guest post on a popular, let's say like a magazine blog or something, and you're getting a guest post of content related to whatever the category is. So it looks like somebody is posting an informational article and you just happen to be mentioned in it. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book is the guest post. It still works. Why wouldn't it work? It would be like Forbes doing guest posts or something on you or something on a certain certain category, like maybe it's a men's health magazine talking about colognes, and you just happen to be one of the colognes. Black Hat World is incredible, and that covers most of the basic SEO deep dive, right? If I was going to deep dive anymore, it would be building out a page. It would be me picking out the entire keyword list. It would be me then going to whichever company, which is going to be aggressive local SEO. It would be me messaging with them and sending them the keywords and getting them started. And they actually give you a back end too, so you can kind of see what they're working on at the time, and they send you reports. You can do this all yourself, but if you're in a competitive area, it's going to be very hard. You're going to probably just want to hire somebody who has a team who just goes out and does all this shit. But guys, that is the SEO deep dive. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys are excited to do some SEO, because I sure am. I am ready to take my business to the next level, and I hope you're ready to take your business to the next level. So let's get started on this SEO journey together, because I'm starting right now as well. Technically, I've been started with junk removal Los Angeles, but I'm about to do pool fence removal, furniture removal, couch removal. Let's get this party started, guys. I'm excited for 2023. 2 months down, 10 months to go, but let's get this money, guys. And remember, success is often covered in dirt, but so was gold at one point. As always, toodles!